Hi guys, my name is Grace. I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be reacting to Seulgi's 28 reasons dance practice. I don't know why I haven't watched this or like heard the song yet, because I really like Seulgi and I really think she's a great performer. I have no idea why I just didn't listen to the release or watch any of the videos. I've been busy is the short answer, but people have been requesting that I react to the dance, so yeah, I'll do that right now. Okay, so I have her dance practice up. I just love Seulgi. I think she's a great dancer. I think she's a great performer in general. I think she's definitely one of the best in SM, and I think in terms of female performers, like she's really great. So I was super excited, and the teasers, the concept for this was super cool. I love like horror like movies and books and stuff like that, and I think we don't really get to see it super often in K-pop. Like we have horror concepts, but not in the way that I think she did it. Yeah, so let's see. You kiss my what? Okay, so like So obviously, I mean, she's gonna be, well, not obviously, but soloists tend to use a lot of backup dancers just to fill the space. Even groups with smaller numbers of members tend to use backup dancers to like fill the space on stage, to like make it feel more grand. And sometimes backup dancers can kind of end up just doing the same dance but behind the group, but I like what's happening here where they're actually like creating a shape around her and making something new out of the space. And I mean, we saw it with Naughty. Obviously she's not going like as intense as she is here, but there's elements of tutting, which has become super popular among K-pop fans to talk about now. She's really great at isolations. Yeah, that was like, there's like a chest isolation, an elbow isolation, and a shoulder isolation, all I think within like a 1 and count. So like, that's crazy. She's got incredible control over her body, and her musicality is so good. She's hitting every single accent of the music. Ooh, this is really good. Some more tutting influence. And she has a great, I just don't want to be talking over her, that's why I keep pausing, but she has a great way of switching up the dynamics of movement. Like she is really great at hitting these sharp accents. There's a bunch of them on these like clicks in the music, on the accents in the music, but she's also able to soften up her movements immediately after, and it creates a nice variety of movement, and it makes the dance more interesting to watch when you have multiple movement dynamics instead of things just being one note the whole time. Slay. I love that little whistle thing. Yeah, I like the expanse of, they're using a wide camera for this obviously, but like when you're a soloist or a small group, obviously you're only one person filling up space, but I really like the expanse of the stage. They're using a practice room right now. The stage, like that the dancers are filling up, it makes the performance feel grand. Bigger than it would with only her or with I love that whatever winding sounds that was, and all of the backup dancers did this like kind of crinkly, um, ugly movement. Yeah, so that's just a little example. Sharp and soften. Oh, she's growling. Yeah, like here, soft, sharp. Ugh, that movement is so good. These little isolations. That's crazy. She has so much control over her body. Hitting the accents of the movement. That little shoulder on that like clap or click or whatever that is in there. And she has a nice sense of weight in her movement. In K-pop, female dancers tend to have a light quality to their movement. That's just like how they're taught. That's the quality of movement you see with like female K-pop dancers. That's how they're trained. Just like societal standards, blah blah blah, for like women versus men, whatever. But Seulgi has like a heavier quality to her movement, which gives her like a more grounded and like lower feel. It's kind of more like I don't know what word to use, but like an like kind of thing, instead of like a float thing. It's like you know. Take what you want from that. Backup dancers are putting in work for this dance. Walk. Oh. It's okay. Huh? You grow up. Say, I suppose. I love the silence and just her voice. The echo in the background. So like haunting. Yes, take your moment to sing. This is a really strong. And the sitting on the knee that we always need. Wow, I mean, that's like, this is her first solo, if I remember correctly. But it's really, really strong. That's a really, really strong solo debut, and I think it definitely fits her vibe. She's always, to me, kind of excelled in like Red Velvet's Velvet concepts, like their darker energy concepts. And I think it was like a really good choice to have her debut with this kind of thing. Whereas opposed to like Wendy's debut, where she's always kind of had the lighter, like floatier, more feminine, whatever we perceive feminine as, like traditionally feminine idea for her concept. I just really think this is a super strong debut. I mean, I always talk about, well, not always, but I've mentioned how Seulgi is one of my favorite performers, and one of my favorite just in terms of personal preference, but also I think like technically one of the stronger performers, like for the female side of the K-pop industry, especially in her generation of the third gen. And I just like the way she's able to switch qualities of her movement, dynamic shifts, her musicality, and her isolations are like chef's kiss. I mean, and we saw her ability with like specialized, like really specific types of movement, like tutting, there were elements, tiny little tiny this in the chorus in the very beginning with like whatever that move is. Yeah, I really liked it. Thank you guys for recommending this. I mean, I love me some Seulgi, so claps, claps, claps. Let me know what you guys thought of this debut, the song, and the dance in the comment section down below. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.